under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the first game in the month of June between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Francis Martes gets the start for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 1-1 home. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that. Launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Pedroia on at first. Nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Let's go, Astros.
changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's another 2-2. Struck him out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm a little concerned about Mitch Moreland right now. He really struggled last month. Less than 10 hits over that span. That's definitely not good, and that's something he really needs to improve on in this new month.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Count remains at 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Misses. Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runners on first with 1 down. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
very high. 2-1. And this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Left side, but well foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Let's go, Astros!
The next 3-2. Down the third baseline. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park, and Boston has the early 1-0 lead. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, I was really impressed with him in his last outing. He pitched into the 8th inning but got a no decision. It was a really good performance, and if he keeps pitching like that, he's going to start piling up some wins.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Alex.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
All right, Alex. Let's do this, Alex.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
1 strike.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. On the ground to the right side. Moreland's there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Zero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 3-2 one more time. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose.
Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's gone 2 for 5. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Astros nothing. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mitch Moreland. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Moreland is retired, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in Big League Baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. But no chance to recover. Bradley is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Rafael Devers, the next to bat, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. One left for the Red Sox. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Carlos Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
So here's how the BOS Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gurriel has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, center fielder, George.
Striding in for Houston, George Springer. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Here it is on 3-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. The 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia.
Come on, let's get me out here! Yeah! Runner!
First pitch coming. Here it is. Betts is on the move. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, barehanded for 1. Back to first, and they get Pedroia. It's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. Gurriel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And a fastball just a bit up.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8. Designated hitter, Tyler White.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tyler White. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Count remains 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Max Stassi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Ready on 1 and 2. A bouncer up the middle. Pedroia on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Astros nothing. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Gonzalez moving to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications it looks like he's going to try to continue. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And right into the shift. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left center field. Benintendi racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with show track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. No runs, just one hit, one error so far for the Astros. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike. Yuli Gurriel is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Full count still. The next 3-2. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Back goes Betts. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. This one's down to third. Devers has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 4. 2-1 Houston. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Bradley Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. High pop up. Bregman is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Striding into the box, Rafael Devers. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. High in the air into shallow left center. Correa calls for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel moves over, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's George Springer. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley on the run. 1 out. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. So far on the year, White is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping up now, Max Stassi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
White leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Down the first base, and that is off the first base bag. And they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. 1 left for Houston. They lead it 2-1. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Line drive to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 30, Hector Rondo.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Rondon comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback, the kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. You know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over.
Well, you come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is skied into short left center. Gurriel moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And one opportunity will go by the wayside there as he'll hold tight at third with one away now. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball three.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Count still full, 3-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Buddy Bashir comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Bushers, originally from the state of Alabama. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The batter, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr., one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 2-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently 3rd best on this Astros ball club. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Base hit into right center. Reddick is on his way home. He scores as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. Seventh inning coming up. Houston leads this one 3-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the seventh now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 38, Joe Head.
Ready once again, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Once again a 3-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Red Sox have drawn back to even at 3-3. Chris Davinsky comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Reddick is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 2 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check to swing there and pops this one up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Davinsky, a California-born ball player. He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as they take the lead 4-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
First offering on its way. There's a strike. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Stassi will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Red Sox on top, 4-3. Tyler Thornburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Thornburg.
Digging in once again, Yuli Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Betts. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. 8th home run on the season for him, and that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Here's George Springer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he watches a cold strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2. and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ready with the 1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Benintendi facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Ready once again. Tyler White. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. First offering on its way. Up around the face. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Ball and a strike. One and 2 now. He just catches the outer half.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Ready for another chance? Max Stassi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, this is a dicey situation right here, D. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Springer at third. White is over at second with one down in the inning. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. All even now at 4 apiece. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Ro, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Ro, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Now a bunt attempt here. And he's safe. Ready for another shot now, Mitch Moreland. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead all along.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 0 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Bogarts, the runner at 3rd. Benintendi at 2nd with 1 away. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael
Eduardo Nunez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, Christian.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here's Mookie Betts, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Let's go. Let's go, Houston.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Working to keep them in the game here. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 6-4. Eduardo Nunez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 10.
Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Smith playing here in his home state of Texas. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency where you have a chance.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run shot to left center, and we are tied again.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to third. Played on the backhand. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Left fielder,
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next up for the Stros, George Springer.
Let's go.
He's set. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead, and we're all even now at 6-6. Will Harris will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogarts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogarts. Now the 2-0 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. Career numbers against Will Harris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez.
Leading off to the bottom of the ninth, first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Tyler White will bat next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Benintendi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Catcher, Max STASSI.
Into the box now, Max STASSI. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. This game remains tied at 6. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Moreland.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he's struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Let's go. Shut this guy down.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Nunez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Now the 0-2 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Count is 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Stassi has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1. We're still tied 6-6. Matt Barnes comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alex Bregman, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike. he misses there. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
T-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
The winning run is at first base.
Let's get the win, Astros!
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bogarts over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The second base.
Jose Altuve is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here.
I'm just fulfilling my destiny.
Here's the first pitch. In there, now the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros are down quietly. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Here's Mookie Betts. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far.
Don't let him score!
The 0-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Come on, Astro!
Now the 0-2 pitch. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they have taken the lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in right, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Curveball that time, not even close. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Let's go.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Boston's out in front, 8-6. Craig Kimbrell takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2. Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And that misses 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Here's George Springer. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed. Oh, get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Gurriel on third. Springer is over at second with 1 down in the inning. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Tyler White will bat next. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
The batter,
Striding in for Houston, Max Stassi. And he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball. This one skied out toward right. On the move is Betts. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
8-6, the final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Matt Barnes earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.